and welcome to day 12 of the 30-day Pilates Body Challenge. This is Emily with Beyond the Girl, and today we're going to introduce a new exercise that happens to transition us from side to side on our side kick series. The goal of this exercise is going to be to strengthen all the posterior muscles of the spine as well as the back sides of our legs. So it's also going to keep you in your powerhouse and engaged as you go from one exercise to the next. Let's go ahead and warm up, and we'll see that later on throughout the workout. Go ahead and lay on down, centering yourself on your mat. It's taking a few moments to take some breaths and let that back settle in or melt into the mat. I'm going to start today with knee folds. So find that neutral pelvis, draw those ribs in, really create that nice solid box between the shoulders and hips. Hands come down by your side for support. On the inhale, we're going to float the leg up to a tabletop position and then lower down with control. So you want to think of initiating that movement with those lower pelvic floor muscles. Nice and slow. You want to make sure that those hips are not rocking back and forth, but staying nice and connected with your mat. That same idea of moving the legs from the front of the body and independent of your torso. One more on each side. And the last one. Let's go into those neck curls. You're going to reach to those fingertips as you curl to look up into those abdominals and then articulate back down. So you're just going through that cervical spine as you come up, reach and lengthen. And exhale down, one more. Curl and reach, and lower down. So we're going to bring those knee folds and neck curl together. So you're going to curl up to look into the abdominals, pull those knees in or float them up, and get tuck those arms. Inhale. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, breathing in through the nose. And exhale fully and completely. Again, in 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. Taking those legs straight up to the ceiling. Pilates V, keep pressing that tailbone down into your mat. Lengthening out to 45 degrees with the legs. Really press those inner thighs together. Wrap that seat. Activating those glutes. 2 more breaths. In 2, 4, 5, and out. Last one in. And out. Knees bend in, head comes down, slide those legs out long for the roll up. Flex those feet, inner thighs pressing together as the fingertips float to the ceiling. Head comes through the arms as you curl and roll up over that beach ball. And press those heels down as you articulate down to that lower, middle, upper. Slow and controlled. Just keep it going. Do 2 more. Last one. One leg circles. Roll all the way down. Hands come by your side. Bringing that right leg in. Bend and extend to the ceiling for 3, 2, and keep it up long for 3 ankle rolls. Reverse your direction. And point. Flex. Point. The last one. I'm going to take that extra stretch again today. Grab up towards that ankle. Stretch of the hamstring. Keep that leg turned out in Pilates feet towards the ceiling as you come across that body down, around, and center. Remember, it's more of a capital D than a circle. Nice anchored pelvis into the mat. One more in this direction. Reverse it. Come down, across the body and center. 2 more. Last one. Bend that knee in for a stretch. Slide it out nice and controlled. Bring the other leg in. Same thing on the other side. And 2. Last one. Keep it up long. 3 ankle rolls. And reverse it. And a point. Flex. Last one. Let's take that extra stretch. Grab up towards the ankle. Legs turn down that Pilates V, hands by your side. Create that stability as you circle down, around, and center. One more in this direction. And reverse. Last one. Bend it in. Rolling like a ball. Slide that leg out. Hands by your side as you peel on up. Lift those hips up to the front. Grab that opposite ankle and make a bracelet with the other hand. Balance up on those sits bones. When you're ready, use that clockwork or curl the tailbone under your rock back. And then pull the heels to the seat to come up and balance. Abs are doing the work. Trying to minimize using momentum. Inhale to go up and exhale, breathing through the exercise. Let's do one more. Let's go into the ab series. Feet coming down, lift those hips back to the center. Bringing that right leg in, outside hand to the outside ankle, inside hand to the inside knee, guiding that leg as you switch. Pressing the shoulders down the back. Get a nice solid square, hips to shoulders. As you switch, and now let's pick it up and switch. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. In and out. Keep inhaling and press it all out. One more on each side. Pull those legs in. Go ahead and rest that head down for just a moment. Roll out that spine, that lower back. Let's curl up again to look into those abs. Double leg stretch. Arms and legs go out. Arms circle down by the hips and hug those heels in. Inner thighs press together, and then think of resisting or pulling the heels into the seat. Reach it out and circle around. Inhale and exhale the breath. 2 more. Last one. Come up to a seated position, spine stretch forward. Feet are out mat distance. Really flex those feet, sitting up nice and tall again. And kind of walk those glutes back, take a nice stretch over, and nice flat back to start. Inhale to grow tall. And exhale, rounding over that beach ball once again. Inhale, stack the spine back up, drawing the shoulder blades down, and exhale, rounding forward. Inhale. And reach through those fingertips, reach the heels. Inhale, stack the spine back up, and again, exhale to round forward. One last one. Saw, bring those hands out to the side, make sure you can see your fingers in the periphery. Inhale to sit tall, exhale, twist and grow taller, and reach. 2, 3. Inhale, again, stacking the spine up, twist, and open that back shoulder as you look. 2, 3. Inhale, twist, and exhale. Being mindful not to shift those legs or hips back and forth as you twist the upper torso. Let's do one more on each side. Bring our arms and legs together. We're going to roll down and come onto our front for a fundamental flex. It's going to be our first exercise facing down. So legs are together, Pilates V out behind you. Forehead is directly into the mat. See that nice long spine. Palms face the ceiling. Shrug the shoulders towards the ears. Draw the shoulder blade down the back as you lift the eyes, nose, chest, palms face the ceiling or reach towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, you're going to lower yourself down with control. So one of the key points here is to be pressing that pubic bone down in to create space in that lower back. If you feel pinching, you need to press more down with that pubic bone and also pressing those legs down. They should not lift with this exercise. So again, shrug those shoulders, press the pubic bone down as you lift the eyes and nose, chest, palms to the ceiling, and then lowering down. One more. Shrug, lift, lengthen. And exhale all the way down. Let's press back into a rest position. Sitting back over those heels. Now we're going to lengthen back out for that side kick series. Lining up the hips and shoulders. Feet come forward. Kickstand hand in front. Lift that leg hip distance for front and back. Kick it front, front, and kick it back, back. Think long, short, long, short. Keep reaching past that bottom heel with your top leg to create that length in your spine. Kick it front, front, back, back. One more in each direction. Up and down. Heels come back together. Really turn out that Pilates V as you float the leg up and resist it down. Easy up and inner thighs working on the way down. 2 more. Last one. Inner thigh lifts in circles. You're going to kick that leg up in the knee, plant the foot in front of you, wrap the hand to the outside, back leg goes back in alignment. Flex that foot as you lift with the inner thigh and lower down just to hover off the knee. Lift and lift. And now a little quicker for 3, 2, 1, and adding those circles. Again, pelvis is stacked, staying nice and quiet, just like when we're on our mat. And reverse that circle. New exercise, beats on belly, so the hands are going to come back in front. And as before, we're going to roll onto our stomach. We're going to put hand over hand, our forehead's going to rest on our palm. We're going to really press down that pubic bone down, so almost your abs will be lifting off towards the mat. Off the mat towards the ceiling. Legs are going to extend out long. Inner thighs and glutes nice and active as you beat the heels together. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And go ahead and lower down and relax. I'm going to do it one more time. So press that pubic bone in, draw those abs towards the spine. Lift the legs using the glutes and inner thighs and beat the heels together. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we transition to that other side. I'm going to go ahead and look around to face the camera. Again, you're nice and lifted. Arm in front, legs in front together. We're going to start with that front and back. And back, back. Long and short. Long and short. You're going to be mindful of your shoulder to keep it nice and open. Just like when we're on our mat. One more in each direction. Bring those heels together, up and down. Float it up and resist. Keeping that turn out of the leg. Nice open hip. 2 more. Last one. Inner thigh lifts in circles. Kick that leg up. Bend the knee, plant that foot. Back leg goes back. Lifting with that inner thigh, lowering down to hover. Let's speed it up for 3, 2, and 1. And then those circles forward and backwards to start. And you're just going to reverse that direction. Let's reverse it. And circle, circle. 2, 1. Hand comes down. Legs come back together. And there you have it. New beats on belly transition. Thanks for joining us for day 12, and we'll see you tomorrow.